of Westbridge had always been quiet. Too quiet, Lena used to say. Tucked between misty hills and ancient woods, it was the kind of place that felt paused in time. People didn't talk much, and they never asked too many questions. But that changed when the disappearances started. It began with Clara, then June, then Isla. 3 women, all gone without a trace. No blood, no broken windows, no signs of a struggle, just empty homes and unanswered phones. People whispered in grocery stores, locked their doors before sunset, and some even started leaving town. But Lena stayed. She worked nights at the library and took care of her younger brother, Sam. The mystery scared her, yes, but something else kept her tethered, a gnawing feeling that there was more going on than anyone realized. Then came the 4th victim, Marcy, Lena's closest friend. That one broke her. They had spoken just an hour before Marcy vanished. She remembered Marcy's voice on the phone, low and afraid. "I think someone's following me, Lena. I don't know. I'm probably overreacting. But if anything happens to me, promise you'll look into it. Promise me that." Lena had promised, and now she wished she hadn't. Days turned into weeks, and then Lena herself disappeared. She woke up in darkness. The cold earth beneath her body felt damp and unsettling. Her wrists were tied, but loosely, like whoever brought her here wasn't worried she'd escape. The air was thick with the scent of moss, soil, and something metallic. Blood. As her eyes adjusted, she saw it. 6 shallow graves, freshly dug. 5 had crude wooden markers staked into the ground. Each one had a name, carved in thick, uneven letters. And one grave was still open. Her breath caught in her throat. She scrambled back in horror, her heart slamming in her chest. That 6th grave, it was meant for someone else. But who? She didn't want to know. Suddenly, the light of a full moon broke through the trees, and then she saw him. A figure stood just beyond the graves, holding a rusted shovel. His silhouette was tall and broad, his face hidden beneath a hood. The way he stood, calm, steady, chilled her more than any wild chase could have. She didn't scream. She just backed away slowly, her eyes locked with the unseen gaze behind that hood. Her hand brushed against something hard in the dirt, a plank of wood. When she lifted it, her breath hitched again. Her name was carved into it. Lena, 5. He had brought her grave marker, but she wasn't dead yet. Lena didn't know how she found the strength, but adrenaline turned her limbs to fire. She bolted into the trees, the sign still in her hand. Branches tore at her clothes and face. Behind her, the soft crunch of leaves and dirt told her the figure was following, calmly, as though he didn't need to run, because he thought she wouldn't get far. But Lena did. She stumbled onto the highway, just as headlights blazed into view. A truck screeched to a halt, and the driver, an old man named Rick, wrapped her in a blanket and called the sheriff. When the police followed her directions, the graves were gone, just flat earth, no shovels, no signs, nothing. No one believed her, until weeks later when another woman disappeared. Her name was Emily. Lena never forgot. She never stopped digging in her own way. She traced patterns, followed whispers, read old case files, and uncovered a string of deaths going back 20 years, all women, all with wooden signs. She kept the sign that read, Lena, 5, hanging it above her desk like a trophy and a curse. And one day, she received a package. Inside was a small piece of wood, no note, carved into it, Sam 6. Her brother. The grave had always been for him, and the man who dug them wasn't done yet.